Look here, man. I ain't here to tell you it's gonna be all right. I'm not here to tell you that we have stumbled upon the next big thing to make humanity one great place. We can go on another 100,000 years. I don't want us to go on another fucking day. Not that I'm depressed. Things are not working out for me. Oh, people are hating. None of that. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with any kind of expected human emotion of any kind, other than I see where you're going. Not because I need people to be in unison with what my thought patterns are. It's just that you understand what I'm telling you. It has nothing to do with any of that. Do you understand truly what this is without debating who is who, what class, and this? No. Overall, what is this? Nothing. So if you're saying any of this with any kind of prejudice toward it, it's obsolete to you and to us. You can't fully walk us through it to a point where you're not giving us what 1 plus 1 is, but you're getting us to understand why 1 plus 1 even exists. And we figure it out for ourselves. And therefore, we don't have to ask you what 2 plus 2 is. And it's not about leveling you. Not at all. Because guess what? You're here listening to me say this shit. So what level am I on? I just understand some shit that I want to share with you. I'm nothing special. Understand this though. When it come down to this shit right here, I talk to the homies about this. Based on my lifetimes of doing this and being in recognition and reading the books lifetimes ago. Like, look, okay, when so and so say this book, I access it in my mind. Like, okay, what was he talking about? And key it into what I missed about it, and what am I supposed to be getting about it right here, right now? Because I bumped into it. It's been reminded to me. What am I supposed to be getting about it right now? And it comes to me. But it's not about, ooh, go run to them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And it's not like I pay for it. Oh God, I suffer. I should have came and talked to you guys. Who the fuck's looking after me saying, why you ain't go talk to them? I talk to y'all when I talk to y'all. Now it's not like I'm gonna neglect something like, nah man, you gotta say this song. No, it's that's just what it is. But it's not like I'm above you like, I don't feel like being bothered with these niggas. They wouldn't understand me anyway. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. It's just that because I felt like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was. It's not like it's some I'm finna put my nigga. Oh damn man. You holding out on this? Nah, nigga. Holding out on you on what? And it ain't even that. It's way beyond all of that. I can't hold out on you on what you don't even know you forgot. And I'm not looking at, excuse me, I'm not looking at you different because of that. Not at all. You know what I mean? I ain't looking at you different because you forgot it. Nah, nigga, I forgot. What the fuck? I'm just looking at you like, all right, when you done, you know what I'm saying? Wah, wah, wah. Because that's what it is, my nigga. But don't get it twisted, though. I understand what time it is. You don't. I ain't holding it against you because you intelligent, you smart, you got it. You da da da. No, the fuck you don't, nigga. You on a fucking roller coaster, loop de loop. Woo-hoo. You don't understand none of this shit. And that's cool. And you know what? Why should you? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Why should you? If it's not your time to be at that point. Just because we're in a golden age, don't mean everybody's gonna, why the hell it ain't looking no better than right here? Even though it tricked, I explained how it's accelerated now. It's supposed to be, or are we still trapped in that and we just don't realize it? That's what it is? Yeah. So what, you still down here, you just don't realize that, yeah. But there's levels to that because you still, guess what? Some people, we understand, some people are still dealing with the ego. So why are you rushing them? Because you woke up? That man just came home 3 hours ago. Now you trying to wake him up for work? That's the metaphor, kiddies. That's not mine. That's Bobby Hemmett and Panics. But what I would tell you is this. Why are you worried about people whom, if you were on, you would know what time it is? And it's not to segregate and say nobody else is worth it but you. No, that's foolishness. Then you're no good to your brother and your sister who don't have no clue of any of this right now. Why? Because most of them who are come to do what they came to do, they showing you, you just ain't recognizing it. The rest of them, they showing you because you ain't recognizing it. So the ones who know, oh man, all he do is do this all day. Motherfucker, he know what time it is. Cause he ain't acting like you acting. We ain't talking about people on the mundane who just don't know what nothing is. And don't look at them no type of way. Why? Because they still making a sacrifice for you to figure out what I'm saying. To see if I even make sense. Ain't that for everybody? No, nigga, who the fuck listening to shit I got to say right now? Not to make me out some special prophet or this, that, and the other, or niggas just too dumb to catch on anyway. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit that you would ever cut. I don't care what come to mind. Including shit, see, he on it, he wouldn't have said this first. All right, you right. But what that's got to do with what I'm talking about? The overall, it ain't no overall message. The overall is you don't know who you really are. And it's not that I'm trying to sell you on who you are and that you can only find out through me. Nigga, that's your job. You thinking you are you. I know who I am. My personality, my job, how I work at so and so. That's you? Oh, that's fucked up then. Cause look how you act at the job. Ain't nobody perfect. No, you ain't perfect. And who the fuck's supposed to be perfect in the non-reality? And I'm not here to try to one up you to make you feel guilty. I'm just trying to get, and I'm not here to level you to bring you down to reality to make you feel guilty or anything. No, I'm just trying to get you to realize I'm just as vulnerable as you. That part of you right now that's like, damn, why am I? But I really wanna, yeah, you're safe. Don't worry about it. I'm not looking for nothing. I'm just trying to get you to understand that the vulnerability you feel is me 24 hours a day, but I'm not vulnerable anymore. I now connect with you because I see that, damn, but I'm not looking at you with pity. I see you as me. What, you never met nobody that loved themselves like this? Not so in love with themselves that they this. So you get people that say, yeah, I know, but they if they're egotistical, they don't love themselves. They love things about themselves that they think is real, that they think you like. This is how I show up in the physical. You just got to get to know me in the spiritual. This is how I show up in the physical. You just got to get to know me in the spiritual. And it's not about it's on you if you look at me this way and da 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 da. Nope. Again, this is me in the physical. You just got to get to know me in the spiritual. Bottom line. Bottom line. Ain't no way around it. So you see that when it comes down to this, everything could be done to try to get you to go one way when you should be going the other way. Everything. They won't stop at nothing but to keep you grappling in human affairs, no matter how they got to do it. They're gonna keep your ass down here talking about, man, fuck this. This some human shit and the woo, and they doing this with the mind and woo woo. Listen, what I'm trying to get you to see is this. The shit I've been telling y'all about, that I've been told y'all what they was gonna do, it's being enacted now. Shit I told y'all they was gonna do is being enacted now. And it's not like, oh, it's special about me. No, no, I'm the one, I'm in the spotlight. Yo, yeah, I'm the one, yeah, I'm the great hero. And when I die, I'll have a holiday like Martin Luther King. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. What I'm trying to get you to understand is this, that they track these types of energies. And Chicago is a special place. Why? Because this is the place where it all ends. And they fucking know that. This is where it ends. Not that it ends with me. You know how many people here in their own way is talking about this over? And it all aligns up to every level. And I complete the ritual here. And I realize that shit. I say, damn, every fucking rapper that I know is talking about it's over for every kind of form of oppression that there is. And I know all of the motherfuckers. From Huey Gang to Mastermind, everything you can think of us taking our power back as far as us being a being and everything that we've created and come attached with us. And I don't mean no harm or disrespect, but I gotta say it how it is, goddammit. From every race on the fucking planet, nigga, on the form of music, entertainment, and all that shit. Y'all don't understand what science really is, do you? I didn't just wake up and start saying Lord Cthulhu out of nowhere. Nigga, that's who I am. That's how I show up down here. I'm the fucking deep sea monster. That's what I do. You tried, but good luck. You know what I mean? And luck wasn't in your favor because luck don't exist in my world. So you tried what you tried. Okay, all right. And it didn't work. But the best part about it, it didn't exist. So it's not like, oh, there'll be another chance for you. No, there is not. And it's not like, oh, I'm looking on it like that because guess what? You can't never just overlook any dream. But it doesn't mean it reigns supreme in your life and that's something you got to take with you forever. Oh, wherever you at. Once you gone from here, what is it? Are you that fucking caught up? It just have to be a permanent part of you forever. It's gone with you. It's ingrained. Because that's who you are. It's not that there's a chance that this thing can come back out of you again right then. What the fuck are you talking about, this thing? Who imagines the same thing twice? Tell me. Who imagines the same thing twice? Don't give me your everyday mundane reality. Who manages to really want to sit there and imagine the same thing twice for what? You like cheap thrills? I'm not saying nobody here is worth anything. Treat them with a heavy hand, as the OGs would say. But see, it was more than that though. And it ain't about like, oh, we gotta, cause I don't want you to get distracted from yourself. But you have real life, like you know how they say they got the, you know how they say, oh, the Illuminati has the Baphomet. They be using it. They do sacrifices. You know how people, and don't say you niggas don't be saying that shit. Or they do that. Well, you got your own things to do. And I'm not saying separation. They got theirs, you got yours. No, nigga, all that's you. Including the stuff I'm saying now. But since if that's still your understanding, and you haven't figured out that all that's you, and it's just you being used on a different level to keep you away from you. So when it came down to the heavy shit, they made you scared of it. So now, guess what? You will never know yourself. Why? Because you're afraid of yourself. Because your higher self is the devil and your lower self is God. Why? Because God always got you going through something. When you don't understand the God that's got you going through something is you, to strengthen your higher self. That's why you strengthen your legs so you can strengthen your arms, so you can strengthen your throat, so you can strengthen your brain, so you can strengthen your mind, which is your crown chakra. Your mind is your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. Now, these are just modern day terms, subconscious and conscious mind, but it's really all one mind. And mind really doesn't exist unless you're in the physical form. But since you're in the physical oxidized form as they know you is now, yeah, there was green, blue, purple, pink people. Look, man, it could have been any color people down here, given that the temperatures and stuff is right. Y'all think people only exist the way you ugly motherfuckers look? Nah, stop it. And I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying, the nerve of you humans that think that you the only thing popping. You must have y'all don't know about Sirius and all of that has popping over there. They know what time it is. The Yodabroth thing is the thing that made you remember that. Look, all of this shit right here cracking shorty on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all caught over there in this game. Get up out of there. This the real shit cracking over here. Higher than this. So even though that ain't nothing for real, you know what I'm saying? But Sirius is higher than this. So shit like Mandela effect with the computer technology and all that shit could be worked on your ass because you over here still not knowing who you are. Why you thinking this some spiritual thing that's holding you? No, your dumbass is still over here acting like a dumbass. Motherfucker. Shit moves forward. You just a dumbass in this time. That's what you don't want to understand. It ain't got nothing to do with embarrassing you, making you feel less some type of. No. None of that. I'm just trying to get you to understand that you haven't realized that what the fuck is this anyway? But you got to understand you're a physical. So when you realize that, you can't get distracted off the damn, I was on to it. Because you're going to be like, damn, I was on to it. Now you get what I'm saying? Nigga, you own to it. No matter what level. If you supposed to be in the church, nigga, be in the fucking church. But stay on to it. Because you don't know what the next level is or what you're supposed to be doing. Not what you're supposed to be doing in the church to help them get better. No, to figure this out while you're in the church. You fit in the church just fine. Now keep figuring this out. Why you in the church on this level? And it don't have to always play out like, oh, you think you want it to be a certain type of perfect scenario where it's in harmony, and now I'm the one who rescues the church, and suddenly all the Christians, and I am the one who leads. Get your stupid ass on. Why can't you just learn what you're supposed to know while your ass in the church and be able to affect lives beyond, you know what I mean? And when they get to the afterlife, you have to, you know what I'm saying? You remember, oh, damn, okay, look. Anyway, hey, y'all, yo, hold on, over here. Oh, no, ain't no hell. Come here. Come on. I ain't bullshit. Look, you see? Oh, damn, my nigga, come on, we out here. Without no nigga being all on your shit. Tell me, oh, because in the spirit life, let's just keep it simple where we can understand. Why you want niggas acting like that around you anyway? When y'all can just all be out this motherfucker and be gone. What about homie now? They know how to get in touch with us? Nobody trying to, you know what I'm saying? No motherfucker give a fuck about you. They're trying to make you physical again at this point in time for what? The ones who's supposed to be doing what they doing, unless they really need you because you was that type of person. And it could have been your first time going around. But guess what though? It ain't like, you see what's going on now? So you coming back with that, oh yeah, I'm finna be with so and so now. I was with so and so them last time. You know what I mean? So now you coming with the new group. And it keeps going until this thing fades all the way out. Until you no longer have to hear stuff like this being said to you no more. Challenge me on it, please. Not that I'm arrogant, that you don't know what I know. I'm better than you. I'm just saying, because you might help me understand something that I'm going wrong with. Not that I'm too smart and that I need somebody to help me out because humanity can't keep up. I bet you I'll be able to prove you wrong. I'm doing this out of arrogance. No, I'm just saying, if you're on this level, help me go right. But guess what? If it's anything to keeping me down here physically going through this, anything more than tomorrow, get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. I understand about tomorrow unfolding and how certain things must happen. But if you trying to say, nah, man, we must cultivate and build that up. No, nigga, we do that every day on our day by day. I'm just saying, know how to see yourself. So on a day by day, while you here, you won't feel obligated. You'll start to say, oh, okay. And then you'll be able to do what you want to do down here. And slowly but surely, that reverberates throughout. And people who thought they never could have done it are able to do stuff for the first time in their lives. So all the people who you said, man, I wish they could finally get housing, they getting housing properly. All of that shit starts to spring out. And now people who never been on a vacation for like 6, 7, 8 months at a time finally get to do that shit. And it's all of the shit that you never even experienced now, but you okay with seeing it. Because you're doing something even greater. And it has nothing to do with making sure they're able to do it. Yeah, because of me. And if you're egotistically involved in that way, you're going. Not about some, oh, we trying to make them feel better about themselves. No, I'm talking about what it is. Why? Because down here physically, this is what most people came to do, or this what most people have to grow from. Cause when I was saying that this is it, ain't nobody else coming back down here, they was like, man, you crazy than a motherfucker. I'm like, alright, shit. He like, that nigga tweaking. And the reason why Cuz was tweaking, cause he was like, yo, they should be good. And he was like, hell no. So Omo and Nona was tweaking. They're like, should nobody else come down here because everybody got it. They're like, hell no. So homie came down here, you know what I'm saying? He brought all the homies down here. But here's the thing though, that ain't nobody but you saying that, you know what? While we down here, we can still do, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some people who just want to know. And it ain't like you gotta spend like, oh, come on, man, damn. Man, we trying to get this over with. Which you do, but it ain't that type of dire situation where, and I'm not trying to codify and keep you physical. I don't want you physical no more than when we listening to this. But I'm trying to tell you why we still physical when we wake up. So we won't be looking at niggas like, God damn, nigga, ain't you tired of this shit? And you ain't even know what the fuck being tired of this shit is. Don't hear this shit and think you can start looking at niggas crazy. Nigga, figure out what it is. So you can start seeing people in your neighborhood and town and city, wherever you at, different. So when you look at them, you be looking like, damn, nigga, you know what? What the fuck? I can't help but be this crazy motherfucker. And then you'll bump into the people that's just like you in the neighborhood, and you be like, God damn, what the fuck? It's not about personal interactions. That's your preference. But it's like, damn, how the fuck this? I'd never expect this nigga to know what the fuck it is. Yo, you know what time it is, nigga? Get the fuck out of here. What? Nigga, alright, yeah. Alright, my nigga, yeah. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Because you just don't fucking know. You think you know. And then when you start seeing that shit, you be like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, nigga. I've been saying, what's up, motherfucker? Oh, lemon head motherfucker, don't worry about it. Like they call you Uncle Sardine. Sardine, come here. Sardine. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to keep it 100 with you, man. It's not about making friends and none of that. Nigga, that's your preference. You're a human being. Do what you do. But when it comes down to figuring out why the world turning, what's behind it, and what happens when we leave this motherfucker, black people already know all the ins and outs of any question you can ever fucking ask me, nigga. We got an answer to it. Only reason why your ass don't accept those facts because it ain't got nothing to do with what you're going through right now, and you think that's the only thing there is. Why? Because that's the only thing you've ever experienced, and I can understand that. I'm not some guru outside of you. So what's the meaning of life, nigga? If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. Why? Because number one, you're not asking me out of sincerity. You are asking me out of malice intent. Not in the, oh man, ain't nothing malice about it. Ooh. You done? Yeah. When I say malice, not pure intent. Not for the sake of knowing. You're asking, this motherfucker don't know shit. You finna have some fun at my expense. I'm not here to have fun at your expense. You wanna figure out not the cure for life. I wanna have this. So when I argue with my woman, I can tell her that. Nigga, it ain't got shit to do with that. You a stupid ass human that haven't figured out who you are. That's why you still arguing with women. Why you ain't got one? Because, motherfucker, they know I'm not finna argue with them. And it ain't about no being no old, I'm the man, I'm this perfect person, I'm the one, I'm the this. Women bow down to me. I can have anyone I want. It ain't got nothing to do with that. When they know that you know what time it is, that when they want to be bothered with you, they gonna be bothered with you, and you cool with that. It's just that now that if I go outside, if I want to deal with a woman, I can deal with one. I don't deal with nothing but the woman. But if I want to deal with one, I can deal with one. But it's not about like just, you know what I'm saying? And if I want to do that, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? And she would understand. Why? Because not because I have psychromancy. I can shoot this ideal in her brain and, bzz, and if I tell her this, yeah, baby, well, cause unconscious and yeah, we fucking and cause I can't be with you because the righteous man and I just want to be honest with you cause yeah, cause I don't want to hurt you, baby. Yeah. We gonna fuck real good. You gonna have a bunch of busting nuts and shit. And then after that, yeah, because I can't say you my woman per se because every woman is my woman. And to our and I don't want to lie to you and make you think that I'm the woman I'm gonna take to the next life. I can't be trying to use the language and the information because she gonna be like, weak ass nigga, what understanding do you unless she's something new to this? I have to be a real cunning nigga at this time to get a woman that know what time it is to fall for my bullshit. And it's not like there's level of women. No, it's just that nigga, that's the hierarchy of life. And it's not like the women on that level is like looking down at niggas on this level or whatever level you think you on. They not looking down on you. They just like, yeah. And they like, yo, I just got this nigga that's here. And boom, that's the nigga I'm supposed to be with. Because that's her soulmate. Soulmates don't work based on how you think it is. Her soulmate is her soulmate. So she can have a thug motherfucker that's been a thug all his life and fuck around and start saying, yo, the Lord Jesus Christ saved me from the streets. It ain't no reality orchestrated, God orchestrated, if that's who she's supposed to be. No. If that's who her other half is, that's who her other half is. And nothing orchestrated it. That's just the way they chose to play it out in reality to meet up with each other. So that's what you call mythology happening in front of you. So now you niggas get why we wrote over every goddamn thing, including pencils. Nigga, if you get a pencil, that motherfucker got hieroglyphs on it. Show me something back in the days that homie them in the motherfucking comedic time when they started writing. Show me where. Don't start. That's later time when it, nigga, that's the point. It got later in life, so they felt like they had to write over everything to get you to understand. It's not like they're become a lesser than people. When you start seeing them writing over everything, it's called, yo, pimp down, man in distress. The mannequin is crushing me. This nigga actually think he human. He physical. Get the fuck out of here. This ain't real. Ain't no such thing as no red light. Ain't no such thing as racism. But I understand you've experienced that. Because you actually thought that what was in your subconscious mind playing out as you actually being a slave really happened to you. So slavery, oh, no, I'm trying to give you the ultimate understanding. Nigga, even you pondering who you was before slavery didn't happen. But it's all to remind you of a certain part of who you are. It all represents you, not the energetic being, the woo, the pyramids, the chakras, and all of that shit that came later on behind that, the languages, even up to me running my fucking mouth right now. All of that shit ain't got nothing to do with what you really is. That shit, all that is to get you to remember what your ass really is, and what you supposed to be doing right here, and where you supposed to be at now. And that there are certain people who came down here to do some shit that you would never thought a nigga would actually do. Like, man, I bet you money you wouldn't do that shit. Fuck it, come on, let's do it. Oh, nigga, you ain't gotta bet me no money, nigga. Fuck it, come on, let's do it. I'm finna show you, nigga. After that, nigga, pay me though, nigga. And the nigga came and did it with you, cause them your niggas. And I'm not saying that, oh, behind this we gonna all break free and be like, oh my nigga, I'm glad you, baby, man, you remember when we was down there? Joe, we was shooting at each other at Taco Bell, baby, that shit was crazy. I'm not trying to say it's gonna be like that. That is not what I'm saying. But when you break free up out of this, you will know what time it is based on how the energy's going out because you have access to libraries. Remember how they used to say back in the days when Panic them used to say some of their family members was coming back and some of the homies was coming back to them to learn from them on the astral plane. Especially Panic was really the one and I'm not saying making him, but he was the one who brought it to you, and then everybody else, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't like no hierarchy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Panic the one, and he had a bunch of copycats, and no, nigga, it ain't got nothing to do with that. Nigga started opening up because he opened up the door for a lot of shit. Him and Khadijah. It's not just Panic, it's Khadijah. Panic was cool on his own, but you know, when made that song, what's the homie name? Fabulous. And it just so happened to be Fabulous, right? He said, I'm a something all by myself. I'm a man all by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. And I may be paraphrasing it, I may be fucking up the song, but you know what song I'm talking about. And I'm not saying that song correlates to them. You can try to make a mythology where you correlate it to them. If that's what you want to do, cool, do that. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that's not what I'm on. I'm using it as an example to show you that on the spirit realm and how it shows up on the physical realm, you feel what I'm saying? Because people have the power to manipulate that and change things and transmogrify and bring it to subtlety, which is physicality on the 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, 9D landscape in which we own now, which people don't understand, which those lower levels really 2, 3, and 4 don't even exist no more. They want you to still think that TV and all of this shit is really something you should be paying attention to. The phone, internet, views. Now, because you're here in front of that shit, you should be thriving. But if you're not, why the fuck is it even a fucking thing? You're waking up to it. So what? It's not that everybody should be down here. Every black man focused on. See, I told you it's all about us. See, you niggas said you have to concede to us. It's all about the black man's destiny. See, we got to raise up down here. He said the same thing. No, nigga, I'm just saying. You're supposed to be comfortable feeding your family, but not trying to make a better tomorrow in the physical. Why? Because trees. You want to be down here just magical beings floating around each other doing what, nigga? In the physical doing what, nigga? But we don't have to wake up. Wake up doing what, nigga? What the fuck is the need to be physical for anymore? We've gotten over everything there is to be physical. Why are we still here? Why you want to still be in first grade? You done learn everything there is in first grade. You scared of second grade? That's what it feels like, don't it? But you're afraid to move forward because you still don't know yourself. When you know yourself, this doesn't even matter. You looking at me like, damn, homie, we still got to do this? Yeah, I'm sorry, G. Not that I'm apologizing for me, you, or the people. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But I gotta do this right now. Not that, oh, I'm talking to them and man, these niggas crazy. They ain't gonna never catch on. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Hell no. That ain't even in the war play. The war play is that we up out of here. Not on some old, yeah, we gotta fight back, we gotta do this, we gotta constantly come against this. Nigga, it's all your mind. Ain't no motherfucking ISIS. ISIS is your fucking mind. ISIS means I said. Okay, good. Nigga, guess what that is? Your mind. You talking about masking the family? Take it higher than that. Because you'll get stuck there. Then you'll start talking about, yeah, why we got grocery stores and they got supermarkets and farmers markets? Stupid. You're talking about tomatoes being eaten. But we here eating pizzas now. I know that, motherfucker. Goddamn. But I'm trying to get you to see the bigger picture where it doesn't exist in your mind no more. So while you down here, when you leave here, the more people leave here, the more this shit dissipates. To where it just suddenly you wake up one day and motherfuckers ain't here no more, and you don't have to ask questions like, what the fuck? Did I just nah, nigga? You back on whatever you own. In the real world. You're here now. This ain't the fucking real world. What's wrong with you? Nothing about this real. They shooting people. Of course, they want you to think that. But people die at funerals. Duh, me too. What are you saying? I'm not trying to trivialize your trauma and make mine bigger or better than yours. I'm trying to say we all have that. And guess what? We bought into it. So now I had us transmogrified into today where niggas could get shot at the gas station if they're at the wrong one. And they still trying to make you believe that that shit is actually going on because niggas may say, Sean, you out of pocket. That's wrong. I know that is. But I'm trying to get you to see something. Because they know you niggas is making a change. I'm trying to get you, not as a fear thing, so I'm trying to put you up on game so you can know the next move to make. Oh yeah, since y'all want to do that, this is what we finna do. You know how they making fun of shit now? Make fun of the gas station situation. The motherfuckers who they know they was trying to get all the time, and they thought, oh yeah, nigga, we never thought we caught these. These are niggas that they supposed to so-called kick off the beef. Y'all niggas get together and do some shit and make fun of it. And in that moment, y'all know that it's over. Ain't nobody dying because y'all now protecting that place. Get online and make fun of it. Like, yeah, nigga, what you doing over here? Buy some Cheetos. Fuck you buying Cheetos for, nigga. That's why we always fine on y'all motherfucking ass. Flaming Hots, motherfucker. Cheetos, motherfucker. That's why we always getting all the chicks, nigga, cause we chilling getting cheese. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta use your spirit. While they making you spooked of it, that's the devil. Who's the devil? You don't even know. When the homies used to ask, who's the devil? And it ain't got nothing to do with the white man. You created them. They was putting you on to something though. The white man represents your lower nature. Who's the devil? Your lower nature. Why? Because it's the animal self that's got you thinking that everything is out to get you because you can't trust him. He's crazy. What has he done had? The same thing you wish you knew. And I am you, and you are me. So don't act like I'm talking down on you. Not at all. What I'm trying to get you to realize is this, that when I turn this camera off, which is I'm finna do for a few minutes, and then do some other stuff, and then go to sleep, and then do what I gotta do tomorrow, you gotta do the same thing when you're done tuning in. But one thing you cannot get around is that when you leave here, you have a decision to make, not based on what I said or convictions that I'm trying to put on you to make you go with what I said and make you tune into me from now on and become a follower. I'm not looking for followers. I don't want anybody to do anything. This is free. This is transformation. I post stuff here, and that's all I'm saying. But right now, one thing you will not be able to escape is that you cannot see the world the way you thought you knew it. Not that I'm altering your vision, because a lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna go back and see what you always seen. And that's cool. That's the way it's supposed to be. But the other people on different levels of all the levels there are gonna start to be like, damn. And it's not about, even though I didn't understand, because then that goes down from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And that's all the levels of information are. It's to explain why you had to become top of your head to the bottom of your feet, when really this doesn't exist. But that don't mean you go ahead and do crazy stuff, because you don't want to get hit in your eye. It hurts. You still physical and you can get hit in your fucking eye. And it hurts. Now you gotta walk around with a black eye. Not saying that everybody got a black eye has done something stupid. But then again, we talking about energy. And it's not like, oh, well then that's God punishing the son of today for the sins of the father yesterday. No, you're still missing it. That's why you have to study. All the stuff that you thought was separatists. Oh, the Hebrews didn't exist, and the this, that, and the Moors. No, you're supposed to study all of them and put the puzzle together, and then go beyond that, and then start studying the different continents and all of their different spiritual, and then put that puzzle together, and then start studying the global and what this all is and how it all connects globally, and then start bringing that inwardly, so you can start going galaxial, which means from galaxy to galaxy, and you start to realize that all of that stuff is just emanations of you. It's just your imagination. So you mean to tell me, Nirulahotep is my imagination? Of course, why not? Do you think they're gonna be mad? Why you say I'm your imagination, bro? They know where they are. Nirulahotep is mad because you said you just my imagination? Only because you put Nirulahotep in the position to react to you the way you just said it. Now, see how egotistical you are in that situation? You actually want Nirulahotep to be mad at you, so you can overcome and be something that they come back, yeah, serve me. The fuck out of here. You ain't even wasting your own time no more. So I'm gonna leave you with this. And it's not like I'm doing nothing magical or special, because remember, I am you and you are me through and through. And I'm not saying this because I hope you get somewhere. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Who gives a fuck if you do? Whatever you do, whatever you do. All I'm simply saying is this. Either you gonna do it or you ain't gonna do it. And what I mean by do it, you ain't gonna do it, study or you ain't gonna study. Well, what books I read? Why in the fuck would I tell you that? Unless you really want to know. You hearing me talk, so what you should be doing is saying, is look, man, where are you getting this shit? Great. Now that you've asked the question, start with Jungian psychology. Carl Jung. Or Carl Jung. Depending on how you pronounce it. It's either Jung or Jung. They consider him the father of Gnosticism. Not narcissism, Gnosticism, gnosis. I know what that is. Okay, then good. Don't get stuck there like, oh, the Bible. Yeah, so the real passages, listen. what you gotta understand is this, man. That it's not what you think it is. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. It's not what you think it is, but you gotta figure out what you know it is. And no matter where it takes you, if it takes you there, stop. But this is this, that, and the other. Nigga, do what you supposed to be doing. Otherwise, you making it harder on yourself. So, you know, beat it.